everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. It has been a hot minute since you have seen me here at GoodKnitKisses. I'm going to fix the camera because it is being weird. It looks like it's going to fall down. I don't know what's going on. And I have some knitting back here that's kind of in my way, so it looks a little funny every time I move it. I'm like, it was weird because it looked like the person's head and I had to move it. It was like, anyway, sorry for the random opening. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hi, it's Kristen at GoodKnitKisses, and I'm here with some knit bags. We have had so much fun creating these bags for you. Over the summer, we've had our crochet bags, and now we have our knit bags. We made some corner to corner eyelet squares on the knitting loom and on knitting needles, and also some fun little straps that are removable for your bags. And now we put them together in these fun knit bags. So you just need 13 of our eyelet squares and you can make these fun bags. So let me just hold up because my little straps are long. I should make some short ones, but you can make them long or short. And this is our bag here, and it's a lot more opaque. It's a lot, it covers up a lot more than, say, our crochet flower bag. So this one is 13 squares. We have eyelets in the middle of a stockinette with our eyelet border, and then you just sew them and put them together. So the actual part to seam these together is faster than doing the crochet bag, and there's no edging detail to put up at the top, and you can also put a liner in. So the pattern came out last week. I was not able to join you guys live to show you, but our pattern and video for the loom knit version came out last week. And then the video for making it on or sewing it together for knitting needles is also the same as last week's video. So the seaming technique is exactly the same whether you're using loom or you're working with needles, because the seam is hand sewn. So we have the pattern coming out tomorrow for the needle knit version, and the loom knit version was last week. It has seaming diagrams, how you can do it if you're right-handed or left-handed. So how you put it together, we've thought about that to make it easier for either person. So whatever works for you, hopefully will work. So welcome. Be sure and give us a shout and tell us hello. Who is jumping on today? I haven't had any comments pop up today, so that's a little weird because usually on GoodKnitKisses, we see a few people jumping in and saying hello in our VIPs. So I'm like, oh no, no one's commenting. Maybe the comments aren't working today. So I hope I didn't turn something off. That happens sometimes. So anyway, we have some other things coming up for you. I have lots of loom knitting stuff coming up, but actually I'm going to be making some in the fall, in several weeks in October. Get your pot holder looms ready because we're going to go on a little adventure. A few years back, we did a whole series of several pot holders, and we're going to spend a whole month showing you some really fun ones, where they're not your typical pot holders, and you can sew them together for a blanket to make a really cool fun style, or for you can make bags out of them, all kinds of things. So we are commenting. Oh, that's weird. Someone says we're commenting, but I can't see your comments. That's so weird. Let me see. That's so weird. Okay, now there's my comments. Thank you. Shirley Shears, she's so sweet. She sent me a message on Messenger and it popped up. Awesome. So let me jump into your comments real quick and then I'll go back to what I was talking about. Hey, good morning, Lori. Hey, good morning, Alicia. Cheryl, thank you again. Happy Friday and happy Labor Day weekend. Hey, Joanne, I see you. She's moderating correctly as usual. I don't know what's going on over here. YouTube decided they didn't want me to see any comments at all. So, anyway. Hey, Val in Canada. Good morning. I love watching your videos. Got the Flexi Loom and your video helped me a lot. Awesome. Mental Error? Is that your name? Well, I don't think you have a mental error. You're going to be on the Flexi Loom. That's awesome. That's not an error. Alicia, hello. She says, Oh, I'm so, so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alicia. Love you, honey. I will be praying for you and their family, your cousin. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Lakeisha, you have a beautiful glow today. Thank you. My children let me sleep in. Thank you. Actually, my husband's not feeling very well, so I've been kind of tending on him and yeah, so prayers for a good quick recovery would be great. Yes. Welcome to chat live. Remember to guard your privacy. YouTube, are you okay today? Because you're sending me weird messages and you're blocking my comments. I mean, me from seeing comments. YouTube is doing something. Anyway, Rosemary, hey Cheryl, I see you. Good morning. Marlene is here. I hope you're doing well, hon. Good morning, Sherry. Okay, I'm so glad y'all are here and commenting, and while I'm just rattling on because I couldn't see anything. Oh my word. Okay. So back to the bag. If you are a VIP level 2 or above, you have gotten your pattern for this bag for the needle knit version. The needle knit version, if you see them whenever I picture them, I actually use these darker strap, these hooks. And then my other one, bless its little soul, it's somewhere else. I don't know where it went. It's in the other room. I think someone's using it now. But anyway, I had little silver straps. But whether you're doing the loom knit version or the needle knit version, we have the seaming video for you of how to put this thing together. And anyway, the pattern comes out tomorrow for our needle knitters. And yeah, you can sew you up one. These are going to be great bags for the fall. So we had the more airy version of the crochet one, and it's more summery and stuff. You can still use it in the fall, especially with the liner. You could also add a liner in here. But this one is going to hold in, if you use it for a market bag without a liner on it, it will hold in a lot more of your delicate produce, the smaller produce. It will hold that in if you want to use it for a produce bag. But honestly, my daughter's been using hers as like her primary purse or bag. She loves it. So it works really well. Sorry, I'm banging my tripod here. So we've got some stuff coming up. One of our beautiful VIPs, level 2 Pearl, Miss Marlene herself, made a beautiful, beautiful shawl and is sharing it with us. And we're going to share that pattern with you guys next week. So we've got a bit of crochet coming up. So crochet coming up, and that is next week. And I think that's next week. That's next week. And then I've got a bit of a throwback for you. You'll see that coming up, so I'll tell you all about that coming soon. But if you have, I'm trying to think out how I want to tell you this. Any spool knitters, any French knitters, yeah, that's going to be coming up. So that's on the loom. It's looming news coming. So we're going to do a bit of a throwback here in a few weeks. Anyway, I'm getting ready to teach a class. A friend of mine asked me to teach in her little young ones art class. And so I'm going to teach how to make a little French knitter, and whether you're working on a spool or not, if you want to, a spool loom that you already have, or French knitter you already have, or if you want to make one from scratch and or have a little art project with your, you know, son, daughter, niece, nephew, grandchild, whoever in your family, and make one, or if you want to make one yourself. So anyway, we're gonna do that and learn how to make one, and that'll be fun. And then, like I said, if you have enjoyed our potholder loom videos in the past, I think you're really gonna enjoy the next series of them that we're gonna have coming up in October. We're gonna be working with the Cindy Wood looms, the just regular size potholder with the 18 loops. So if you want to get one in advance and order it and be ready to go with lots of loops, I would just get a big old bag of loops and have fun. Harris Loops has potholder looms, and all those big cotton loops. They're really, really good loops, but you can also buy those loops from Cindywood Looms. Yes. Joanne may have an affiliate link for that. I did not throw that in our description, but yeah, so I think I have like on some of my other videos, I have like a link and it might have like a little $5 coupon in there. I can't remember. You might be able to put GKK or something in the comments. I'm sorry, I'm so spastic. I'm trying to think if there was like a coupon code for $5 now that I randomly tossed that out there. Sorry. Joanne's like, Kristen. Anyway, so that's going to be coming up and it's going to be really fun. I'm excited about it because we're going to do some different kind of pot holders where you go over 2 or more or under 2 or more, and not just your typical under over for a lot of fantastic patterns and styles. So we're going to have a whole month of pot holder looms and you know, to making the little pot holders. But you can use them for other things. So they would make a great bag, like a crafty bag that's nice and sturdy. You could make a mat or something. You do a placemat, like a nice thick placemat if you want a thicker placemat, something that you can use as a real pretty trivet. You could put a couple of them together for a longer trivet on your dining table, if you've got like a nice big platter you want to set down for the holidays coming up. So whatever you want to do, enjoy that. And I'm really excited about them. I'm picking all the patterns right now that I want to do, and I'm just like, can't wait to start filming them. And then I have another thing for needles and loom that's also going to come in September before we get there. So anyway, and yeah, I think we're going to have plans to do pot holders for a while, but we're just going to kind of have one a month. So if you are not sure about the pot holders, if you start getting excited in the month of October and you're like, how long is she going to continue this? I'm going to continue doing the pot holders like for a year, I'm sure, but I will like have one a month after October. That's what we've kind of done it. Okay, there is a coupon, $5 off your Cindywood purchase. Use the coupon code GoodKnitKisses, all one word, no spaces. Thank you, Joanne, and there's the link. So you got to use that one, and you'll be able to do it. Yay! That is an affiliate link, I do have to say. But yeah, it just lets them know that it came from me, and you can get $5, so who doesn't want that? Yay. And then speaking of looms, there is a really cool one. I don't have any affiliate link to it, but I just love her looms. Kelly Jones with Kiss Looms has a beautiful, gorgeous pin loom right now. And I'm trying to remember the name of the other one. Joanne could probably tell me, but there's this beautiful heirloom square pin loom, and I'm trying to remember the name of the wood, but you'll have to just go check out Kiss Looms because it's amazing. I can't wait to go see them. She's going to be I think she's going to be at DFW Fiber Fest coming up in a few weeks, so I want to go see these in person. I might get me one. So you could do like a continuous loop with the same yarn and make those. Excuse me, hang on. I'm gonna have to get some water. Hold on. Let's see, what are the can you use cotton yarn or t-shirt yarn if you don't have the longer loop? Well, if you have the standard pot holder loops, cotton loops, not this is not the pro size. You don't want to get the 27 peg, you want to get the 18 peg, so you can use the regular ones. You could use t-shirt yarn if you wanted to and make your own loops to fit that size. You probably want to like sew them together. I am not an expert on doing that. And the way that I'm going to be teaching it is going to be using pre-made loops. So you would have to do that. But if you want the gorgeous, oh, Canary Paddock 8-inch square loom. Thank you for that, Joanne. It's fantastic. So anyway, that one is like a pin loom, and you could use continuous strand of yarn on that one. You could, I will back up. If you're going to use the potholder loom, that Cindy wood that I'm talking about, and you want to use t-shirt yarn and you do want a continuous loop, you could do that too. But the way I'm going to be teaching these patterns that are going to come up, we're going to work with multiple colors, at least 2 colors. And I think all of them I'm doing 2 color. So just keep that in mind. I'm not doing any 3 color design. 2 colors, 18 colors for each. So yeah. And then there'll be really specific and fun designs. So I'm going to try and stick, I've got some colorways that I've sort of picked, and I'm going to kind of keep them in the same family. Just have something that's light and something that's dark, like contrasting colors between each other, to make it a really nice design that pops out. So, but that other, I keep flipping back and forth, but anyway, that Kiss Loom, the Canary Paddock, is really pretty. It's like a really dark wood, and then they'll have like a really light wood and a dark wood and light wood, and then they have this elongated version that looks like a hexagon that's elongated. It's like so funky. I'm like, that's so cool. So I haven't worked with them yet. I just thought they looked beautiful. I started with the French knitter when I was 6 years old. Cheryl says, awesome. Oh, thanks for Alicia. Her cousin Michelle is a donor, and whoever receives her organs will be blessed. I'm so glad she's an organ donor. That's so good. Someone will continue to be blessed on and on. Those stories they always just touch me. I'm trying I'm trying to remember the movie. I mean, I don't think it's based on it as the regular story, but trying to remember the movie. I think it's like David Duchovny, the guy who did X-Files, and trying to remember her name, but his wife dies, and then this other lady receives her heart, and then he ends up falling in love with this other, like his wife dies, and they end up falling in love. It's just such a beautiful story. I can't remember what that is, but that movie was just like, ah. Do you have any videos on loom knitting Grafgans? I don't. I've seen people post in our group loom knitting Grafgans. It's not my thing, and it takes so long making making blankets, and it's just, yeah. It's mainly just following following the pattern, your chart of what you're doing with those colors. Yeah. I don't really have much of thoughts on that. I do have videos on color changing and then things that you can do to carry the yarn. But on the Grafgans, you can't really carry the yarn all the way across huge areas of color. But if you're carrying across just for a few at a time, then you can do it. I have a twisting technique of how to do that. So you could look into my Fair Isle videos on loom knitting. So if you're making something that has kind of a dappled light effect where you're switching between a couple of colors a lot, with 2 or 3 colors together at a time, no more than that, then you can use that technique, and that would be good. Joanne says, I'm good for knitting links and random trivia. Return to me. Yes, that's what she says. Return to me. It is a tearjerker. Yeah, return to me. Da, da, da. Who has seen that? Everybody raise your hand. Have you seen Return to Me? I love that movie. Okay, now I have to watch it tonight. Anybody want to watch it with me tonight? Just watch it tonight and know that I will, because now I'm totally going to want to watch it. And actually, my husband really loves that movie too. So I'm going to be like, I know what we're watching tonight, doo-dah. Joanne rocks. Yeah. Okay, Cheryl says, Kristen, your videos from forever ago did help me with my Grafgans. Now I've done many. Okay, cool. So is it that Fair Isle technique that really helped you? Because I know I didn't make a specific to Grafgans video, so I'm curious, Cheryl, which one helped you so it can help whoever that was who commented. Now I'm trying to remember who said it. Okay. Mary Fowler, I am new to all of this. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so sorry I'm random with my comments and reading people's. I'm scrolling back to see if I missed something else. Birthday month, any possibility of a bucket hat or sun hat? Girl, I'm just not a bucket hat, sun hat girl. I hadn't any intention of making one. I'm sorry. Good morning, Mary Lou. I just saw you jump on. Hey, I'm sorry I missed you earlier. And Sherry Risto, good morning. Did I say, oh yeah, I did say hello to you. I just didn't see Mary Lou come on. Okay, the ones about the floats. Yeah, I only imagine, I only allow a max of 3. Okay, yes. So I have a couple on Fair Isle. So FAIRISLE. So if you're looking for those, they can help you. Kristen, no one has made sun hats or bucket hats, and you are the best teacher, please. Y'all, she's like begging me for a year to make these hats. I'm like, I don't want to make it. Yeah, I don't have any plans. She's like putting me on the spot. I don't have plans for that. Oh, anyway, Sarah K, I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I was about to jump off. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Cheryl is coming for me for this hat, y'all. Anyway, okay, before I go, just wrapping it up for anybody who came in late. This is this week's and last week's. Yes, I am running away from you. This week and last week's pattern. So we have the needle knit version and the loom knit version. Pretend it's right here because it's not in my craft space. But this eyelet bag, and we had all the squares with the video made, and then we had the detachable straps made on loom and on needle, and then now they're all coming together. So the pattern gets released for this bag tomorrow for our needle knitters and our loom knitters. It got out last week, and then the video for seaming them together was last week. If you want to add a liner, that video is me sewing it into the crochet bag, but you can totally sew it in here, and we have the instructions for where to sew it into your bag for the knit version, either knit version, whether it's loom, whether it's needles. So anyway, that's it for this week. Expect some crochet and some loom knitting coming up later in the month, and don't forget about your pot holders, 18 peg, not the pro. So anywho, all right, y'all, you have a great day, and we will see you guys soon. And have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Haha, extra long weekend. All right, bye everyone. Boop.